Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you might have noticed, it's been a few weeks since I've uploaded anything on YouTube, and that's for two simple reasons. I know some of you have been asking. I'm not dead, I haven't quit. The reason number one is simply because in the past 6 months I've uploaded a video once in every 2 or 3 days, and that was just a little bit too much for me, guys. This is not my full-time thing, this is just a hobby slash passion thing, so I just needed a break from just uploading on YouTube. And reason number two, guys, which is the most important reason actually, is the fact that I'm kind of disappointed in the direction AION is going, at least for us in Europe. Didn't really check the North American client to know. I wanted to make a video comparing NA to Europe. I think that would have been, and that still is, a pretty cool idea, so I might even upload that. But anyway, for us in Europe, I am very disappointed in the way Gameforge is going with the game, the things that Gameforge is still doing, the BS that they're still pushing through, the gambling, the casino, the pay to win, the hardship, the suffering, the slavery, and all of these things. They just kind of just lowered my morale very much, and I just didn't really feel motivated to upload videos because I want to be mostly positive in my videos, and I just cannot be, because I just don't feel like this game at the moment in Europe deserves any positivity or enough positivity for me to upload a video twice a week or once a week or whatever. So anyway, guys, but today we're gonna talk about this video, the DAEVA'S Tavern NCSoft interview bonus. This was released by Gameforge. This is their YouTube channel, and they've released this, I don't know, yesterday. Today we're gonna take a look at it together and we're gonna review it. We're gonna see what is exactly so important here that it deserved a video on their official YouTube channel. Let's just get going, guys. Without further ado, we're gonna watch it together and I'm gonna react to it. Ooh, that was so loud. Let me just turn it a little bit down, guys. I hope you can still hear.
Hi everyone, it's Galeas and we are here back in the DAEVA'S Tavern studio.
This is a nice guy, it's a sweet guy.
To show you a video that is not exactly a real DAEVA'S Tavern episode, but is a bit special. As most of you know already, we had a lot of requests in the past to get a few words from the developer NCSoft about the updates in general. It's not that easy, but we asked.
Did you guys actually ask them? Did you guys ask Gameforge somewhere on the forums or wherever that you would like NCSoft to give you an update about the patch 6.0? I mean, it's not like you don't know what's in it, you're playing
them,
it.
And they were super kind and delivered an exclusive interview from one of the main developers of the game that will explain you the philosophy behind the 6.0 update, basically. So we hope you will enjoy it. It's a very exclusive document.
Wait a second, so I'm gonna see an interview by one of the main developers from NCSoft explaining to me the philosophy about 6.0. This is gonna be really interesting, guys, because we all know the philosophy of 6.0 is to make it nice for the player, easy to get somewhere, feel rewarded, etc. That doesn't happen in Europe, if that's the comparison, if that's what the guy is gonna explain me. Let's see if the developer is gonna explain me the Korean, the Asian version of NCSoft, that philosophy, which I've already told you in all of my past 6 months videos, or is he gonna explain to me why in Europe and in the West in general we have things so much different?
And yeah, a big thank you to them for delivering such a thing. Before you can actually watch the video,
Okay, and another problem that I have with what he said so far, why is this such an exclusively amazing, oh my god, a gift sent from God kind of interview? What, it's like, so us that we're playing in Europe and the people that are playing in North America, we're like somehow insignificant, we don't matter, we're not part of the whole AION thing. I mean, I've been playing AION as much as a Korean since 2009, so why is this such a huge thing for a developer? It's a developer, it's not the product owner, it's not the leader of the company, it's a developer to talk to me in Europe or to you in North America about the game's philosophy. Why is this such a huge deal? This kind of bothers me, the fact that, oh my god, they gave Gameforge an interview, NCSoft. So they should give me an interview every week. I'm paying them, I'm their customer. I don't understand.
Just wanted to say that, of course, we'll have a real DAEVA'S Tavern episode really soon, in a few weeks probably. And in there,
really soon, in a few weeks,
we will try to tackle the very important topics right now within the community. You all know about it, of course, about the transformation contracts, about the daily quests and all these things. So yeah, have fun watching the video and see you very soon.
안녕하세요. 유럽 대화 여러분, 만나서 반갑습니다. 저는 Nsoft에서 아이온 콘텐츠 기획을 담당하고 있는 최우영입니다. 먼저 항상 아이온을 아끼고 사랑해주시는 유럽 대화분들께 감사의 말씀을 전하며 9월에 진행될 6.2 업데이트에 대해 간단히 설명드리는 자리를 마련하였습니다. 기존 업데이트가 지금까지 유지되어온 상태를 기반으로 새로운 콘텐츠를 더하는 방식이었다면 이번 업데이트에서는 과감하게 정리할 콘텐츠와 새롭게 추가할 콘텐츠를 명확하게 구분하여 고객들이 직접 경험해 볼 수 있는 변화된 환경을 만드는 데 중점을 두었습니다. 특히 6.2에서는 10년 동안 라이브 서비스를 진행하면서 복잡해진 시스템을 간소화하여 대바들이
So far the guy is right. In the past, a lot of information has gathered, like a lot of skills were there, a lot of trouble arranging them, placing them. Some classes didn't even have spots on all of their quick bars just to place all of the skills. So what the guy is talking about, you know, the play time and how your character feels, it's better than how it used to feel in the past. I don't know, 8 years. So yeah, this was, I've already talked about it as well. This was a positive thing. The fact that the game was streamlined, not simplified. I'm not saying it's a simple game. I'm just saying it was just streamlined. So that was nice.
보다 아이온을 쉽게 즐길 수 있도록 개편했습니다. 오랫동안 익숙해진 컨텐츠에 커다란 변화를 주는 것은 저희 개발진에게도 쉽지 않은 도전이었지만 새로운 아이온이 대바들에게 즐거움을 줄 것이라 믿고 게임과 플레이 메커니즘에 광범위한 변화를 주게 되었습니다.
Now he was talking about the fact that there's not 2 maps anymore, like Nostra and Estera were back in 5.x for a couple of years. There's just 1 map, the lock room, and we just fight in there, so everyone's in there and there's more PvP in there and so on and so forth. That is again another positive thing that I've also mentioned. That's a cool thing in AION. I always liked places where there was 1 map of interest for both factions. That was cool.
신규 필드 락룸이 도입된 배경에는 PvP 콘텐츠의 활성화가 있습니다. 최고 레벨 도달 이후 기존 콘텐츠인 기지전과 요새전을 연계시켜 필드 전투가 새로운 성장 구간에서 활성화될 것을 기대했습니다. 이와 함께 물리와 마법 클래스 간의 스탯을 서로 비교하여 상대적인 강함 정도를 측정하고 보다 균형적인 밸런스가 될 수 있도록 캐릭터 스탯을 개편하였습니다. 그리고 신규 장비의 유상은 성장에 대한 보람을 확실히 느낄 수 있도록 개편하였습니다.
Investing in equipment, this is funny guys. Investing in equipment, we have cut back minimally on customizing for enchanting and socketing. So do you understand what he's trying to say here? He's trying to say that enchanting and socketing have been made like chop chop chop, no problem. You know, you invest your time in getting the equipment, like the camp thing. You need to do dredgens, you need to get mats, you need to get abyss points, you need to do sieges, and then when you do have the equipment, it's relatively nice and pleasant and easy to upgrade it. Well, this guy, starting this sentence, he's talking about how things are for him in Korea, for their players, not for us in Europe. For us in Europe, you spend, I don't know, 3 months of a pay-to-win player just in order to get 1 or 2 of your pieces to plus 15 so you can proceed to the next step. So that's how it goes. If you're a free-to-play player in Europe, I think also in North America, if you're free-to-play completely free, then good luck doing what this guy is saying here, as in, you know, it's so nice and easy to enchant and just go forward and stuff. That's never gonna happen. It's not with these enchant rates in the West. No way. What else is there? But we have added enhanced attribute leveling instead. Okay, cool.
강화 및 마석 장착 등의 커스터마이징 요소를 간소화하였고 장비에 투자한 만큼 결과값을 볼 수 있도록 응격시 성장을 제공하였습니다. 또한 장비의
This just a second, in the past, where was it? Yes, also equipment values have been adjusted to reflect equipment rank more precisely. So if he's talking now about the better the gear is, the harder the gear is to get, the more stats it gives you, the better you feel when you equip it. Well, they kind of messed up on this particular part, because if you struggle so much to craft yourself, if it takes so long time with those proc rates on crafting to craft yourself some red quality gear, if you get the unprocced version of red, which requires as many mats as the procced version because it's a chance, then yeah, you can just throw it away or just disenchant it for no particular reason, because it is actually worse than fabled yellow pieces from Garden or Genesis crystals from the camp merchant. So yeah, this is not very accurate that we've adjusted the equipment values to reflect equipment rank. Rank means grade, right, in his mind. Like, for example, red grade is like equipment value. Oh my god, that's valuable, it's nice, it has nice stats. It's not like that, because if you craft yourself and you get red and you get unprocced version, then you can just throw it away out of your bag, basically.
또한 장비의 등급별 능력치 차이가 확실히 체감될 수 있도록 하여 장비 획득에 대한 목표의식을 명확히 가질 수 있도록 기획하였습니다. 변신 컨텐츠는 속도 관련 능력치를 비약적으로 상승시키고 부가적인 스탯 또한 올려주기 때문에 전투 상황을 유리하게 이끌어 나가는 데 꼭 필요한 요소입니다. 아이온의 경우 최고 레벨 도달과 장비 습득 과정 이후 일정 기간 배발하는 상태.
So he's talking about the transformation system now. He's trying to explain the transformation system, what they wanted to do with it. You know, just offers a little bit of extra things there after your, you know, after you get your equipment done. It's all nice. It's plus 15. You know, you have mana stone slots on it because it's not that hard to do. And then after that, how do you get the advantage in AION? After that, how do you, what do you work for? What do you pay some little money to the companies for? How do you support a free-to-play game? You know, by buying transformation contracts, because as I've showed you already a million fucking times, in Korea they're, you know, pretty cheap, affordable, and it's all good, nice and dandy. So that's how they get their little advantage after their easy gear is done. And he says up to now AION offered endgame content for DAEVA'S in terms of post-level cap gameplay after equipment finalization. So he says that in the past AION offered a different kind of content, kind of the same, he's trying to say kind of the same boring post-level cap gameplay, kind of the same that it was before the level cap, after equipment finalization. This guy, this particular guy, he's a sweet guy, I have nothing against this guy, I don't know him, but he doesn't know that this two words, equipment finalization, this was not a thing in Europe, and it was not a thing in North America either. You could not finalize your equipment because it was unlimited how much you could deposit and get up with, and it was also pretty impossible to do so because of the rates so far in 5.x. So I'm not sure if this guy knows what they've done to the patch in the West, but yeah. Yeah, see, he said only as a repetitive experience similar to the one before the level cap gameplay. So.
이에 색다른 강압에 대한 경험을 선보이기 위해 그동안 실체화되지 않은 주신으로 변신할 수 있는 기회를 제공해보자 라는 모티브에서 변신 시스템을 기획하게 되었습니다. 아이온이 10년간 서비스되면서 재화의 구입 후 빈입빈 현상이 반복되었고 재화의 가치가 떨어지면 신규 및 복귀 유저들의 허들이 되었습니다. 이에 저희들은 고객들에게 재화의 가치를 재부여하고 적절하게 얻은 재화로 필요 아이템을 구매하게 하여 습득과 소비의 균형을 맞추고.
So now he's trying to explain to us the ideas behind the Kina rework, the ideas behind the whole relaunch in terms of the economy. However, again, he does not know, I think, how the patch was done in Europe and North America. Them in Korea, he's trying to say it as a positive thing, and it is a positive thing, as I've said for a million times. If it comes like in Korea, it's a positive thing, but it didn't in Europe and in North America. We don't have the same things. We have some very BS-y version here. So he's saying that the Kina was replaced, and now the returning players, he's saying that they also have a good chance. The new players also have a good chance, which is true for their version, because their version, the Kina was changed like it was changed for us in Europe and North America to gold bars. Normally in Korea, when you get to be a player in Korea and you play that patch, you can just simply go to the cash shop if you're a returning player or a new player, and if you want to invest just a little bit of money, like a little bit, like €1.50, you can purchase yourself the box with 10 million new kina. And that is why he's talking the fact that old kina was taken away and the new players have a chance, because new players have a chance to deposit a little bit, not an exaggerated amount of money, just a little bit of money, and get up to par faster, have some money for enchanting, for rerolling stats, for doing all of these things that are necessary that veteran players could do for free, because veteran players had a lot of kina from the exchange. That's what he's saying. The economy was unbalanced, there was a lot of inflation. Inflation means when there's a lot of money, right? So old players have that choice. New players and returning players have a choice to deposit fucking €3 and get 20 million kina and be happy because those items are re-rolled, are spec'd nicely. So that's what he's saying. But not in Europe or in North America, because we don't have those tools. We don't have that kina box for €1.50. We have a shit-faced kina box inside a shit-faced RNG bag that gives you 100k Abyss points, 80k Abyss points, 70k Abyss points, 60k Abyss points, or a box of kina. But that's not the point. That's stupid, and it's very expensive as well. So that's my point. He's saying the truth for his region. This is not an interview for me in Europe. No, this is nothing to explain my state here, how things are here for me. This is how things are there for them, and that's really nice. That's fine for them. Congrats. But yeah.
목표를 수립하게 되었습니다. 또한 컨텐츠를 통해 획득한 지화를 황금 모래상에서 물량이나 변신 주문서 등을 구매하는데 사용할 수 있도록 하였고, 금괴 상점에서는 대마이너 스킬처럼 웹 상점에서도 판매하지 않는 고가치 상품을 전시하여 꾸준한 재화 파밍에 목적을 제공.
As for gold bar stores, he's saying their stock will include high-value products like Deyva'S skills. Yes, that is a high-value product. It is even a higher value product and a nice slavery if the Shugos everywhere, they just don't drop them. And if you spawn a Shugo, which is a rare occurrence, much rarer than it is in Korea, because I've played there also, and the Shugo comes there more often. In Europe, it just doesn't. And if it doesn't, it's an empty corpse. So that's my point. Yes, he is right. Gold bar stores, pretty nice items. How can you get gold bars? You can get them with kina. I'm not gonna spend 4 million kina a day to get gold bars, because honestly, it takes about an hour of grinding to make 4 million kina a day just to spend it on gold bars. And that's not right in 2018. I'm not saying it's not possible in Europe. I'm just saying it's not right, it's not rewarding, it's not pleasant, it's not fun to do. Just saying.
마지막으로 주요 아이템들은 거래 불가로 출시하여 인더 및 요새전 활동의 활성화를 기대하였습니다.
Important items will be marked untradable, so we expect activity peaks in instances and siege wars. Sure, I can understand that. However, everything is untradable. It's not only the important items that is untradable. I guess he's referring to the best PvP gear, right? I guess he's referring to that kind of thing, that is untradable. I guess he's referring to, I don't know what else could he have been referring to, enchantment stones from sieges or enchantment stones from dungeons. Those are also untradable and that important, so maybe he's referring to those also. So he's saying that because those are untradable, unlike the crap that was patch 5.x where everything was tradable and in the cash shop, to be mentioned, yeah, people are more incentivized to go to dungeons so they can get their gear. They cannot just buy it off the cash shop or just go to sieges to get their stones. But in Korea, you can buy enchantment stones in the cash shop and they're very cheap, same as in NA, the PvE ones. They don't have PvP yet. But I'm just saying, yeah, sure, this kind of makes sense. However, the difference in between some items, the important items being untradable on the broker, going from that to making them untradable in general, not even with your account, that doesn't make much sense. But hey, who am I?
이번 업데이트를 통해 성장 구성 개편 및 아이템 변경치와 가치를 되살리고 신규 필드를 통해 필드 전투가 다시금 활성화되기를 기대하고
He's talking about the leveling process and the gear that you get while leveling up. That is a great experience in AION 6.x.
있습니다. 낯선 새로움이 아닌 아이온다운 재미를 되찾고자 하는 과정이기에 아이온을 추억하는 대바분들이 꼭 다시 즐겨주셨으면 좋겠습니다. 감사합니다.
Cool. So thanks to this guy for the interview. This was nice of him to take some time out of his schedule to give an interview. Doesn't matter if it's for me in Europe, for you in NA, or for them in Korea. Still, thanks to the guy, not such a big deal. He didn't talk about absolutely anything relevant. Basically, I've just wasted 4 minutes and 50 seconds of my life, minutes in which I could have been better off doing anything else. However, it's nice that they gave an interview and that's about it. It is a waste of time. It is a pointless interview actually, because he didn't really say anything. He just said stuff about their region. Not quite sure if he knows what things we have here in the West. Not quite sure if he knows our cash shop. Not quite sure if he knows our prices, our rates. But anyway, nice of him to do that. Why did he do that though? Why was this necessary? Why was it necessary that the lead developer in NCSoft Korea would give me an interview for the Western player to explain to me patch 6.x? What, things are not going so good, or people are leaving, or why is this important for me to have his opinion on his version of the patch and definitely not mine? I really don't understand. Are they afraid of something? Are they afraid of hemorrhaging players again? Because the trend has started. People are leaving and you can just see it anywhere in any chart. So not quite sure what was the point of this. I would have been better off him talking about their plans for the future, about how to fix the mistakes they've done. I would have been more happy him talking about Gameforge, like, you know, hey guys, like, you know, your publisher did this and that, or I don't know. That's not even right for a guy in Korea to talk about Gameforge. I don't even know why I'm asking this, but anyway, guys, it was just, I just basically wasted my time, and I'm really sorry for wasting yours also. By the time you see this, I would have already posted probably a tweet about it. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Lots of love, and I'm gonna see you soon.